friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kay, and I'm coming to you with something a little different today. This is my long awaited video that I've been trying to put out to you guys, and it is my take and my reveal of my side hustles that I've been doing. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you and reveal the side hustles that I'm doing. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and some tips and tricks to help you be successful at them. So if this is something that you want to see, stay tuned. How y'all doing? No, I'm just playing. Let me stop. Anyway, my two side hustles that I have been doing, I signed up for both of them about 6 months ago. Yeah, about 6 months ago. I've been working one since November and the other one probably about 2 weeks. And that is Instacart and Amazon Flex. Both of these companies are delivery companies. They're both do not take taxes out, so you will do the 1099 for both. And so with that being said, you might, for me, I would say download an app for mileage for tax purposes. You definitely, that would be the first thing I would say about both of these. And what I use is Stride. Stride is to keep track of my mileage for both Instacart and Amazon Flex. You don't have to use Stride. This video is not sponsored by Stride yet. But there's several. If you're already using one or you know of one that's better that you want to use it. I'm just saying that I feel for tax purposes, go ahead and get you a mileage calculator app to use. So with Instacart is the one that I've been doing the longest. Instacart is like my baby. It's just, I love to shop, so it was like a no-brainer for me to do Instacart. With Instacart, you can generally, after a couple of batches, you can generally get paid for Instacart as you work. Your base pay though, your tips, you have to wait about 24 hours for those. And when I say 24 hours, like say for instance, if you start at 7 and you work from 7 to 12, as 7 to 12, between 7 and 12, the next day come through, your tips will be available for you to do an instant deposit into your account right then and there. If not, I think it's like 24 to 72 hours before it hits your account. Now with Amazon Flex, the payment is a little different. It is processed on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you do get paid twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. As of now, from what I've known, because like I said, I just started with Amazon Flex, I don't think there's an option where you can get paid right then and there. The flexibility for these two jobs is unmatched. I love with Amazon Flex, you have blocks that you work and you can select from. So if you go in the app, they'll have different blocks that you can sign up for. Now, the thing about Amazon Flex, I swear it's like the CIA, because you don't know unless you research the facility number. You don't know where you're going until you accept a job. You don't know where you're going until you accept the job. So if I were you and I was doing it, I would definitely Google the numbers, because it normally hits the nail on the head where the facility is that you will be picking up your packages from. Another thing about Amazon Flex, when you do select a block, if you get there and they don't have anything for you to deliver, you still get paid for that block. So if you getting paid for $90 to work 4 hours, you will still get paid if you get there and there's nothing for you to deliver. You also still get paid if you start a shift and you finish early. So it all depends on how you work and how fast you can get done or whatever. You also can bring someone with you, which is really good. Because if you've seen my vlogs, you know I did a ride along. It was hilarious. I wish I could have recorded, you guys. I really wish I could record it. Hopefully I can talk her into it because it was hilarious. But you can you can definitely have someone with you. Now they can't come in when you're doing the packages and picking up the packages and all that, but they can definitely come to the facility with you and help you sort out and ride with you as you deliver. So that's a good thing. When you get to the Amazon Flex location, you generally just go in. You open up the app when you get there, and you go in. It depends on, now there are two different types. What I've noticed is that the same day delivery, I'm sorry y'all, I'm giving y'all sign language as I talk, because I talk with my hands. It's two different type of facilities. You have your same day, and then you have the other facility. I don't know what it's called, sorry. But on the same day facilities, when you go there, you generally have to scan you say I parked, you scan your driver's license, and then when you scan your driver's license, they give you a cart. No, you stand in the line for the block that you got. So if it's 4 hours, 4.5, 5 hours, 3 hours, you stand in that line. And then they give you a cart. At that point, you scan a QR code with your phone, and it tells you, it lists all the packages you have on that cart. At that moment, then you scan each and every package that's on the cart. If there's not a package that's on there, or it's too many in there, you go turn them in immediately, and one of the attendants can take it out. So that's cool. At that point, once you got your packages, that's when you know when you're delivering. You do not know up until that point. That's one of the, to me, a con of Amazon Flex. Now, can't remember if I said it or not, but if you don't have that many packages, you're probably going to drive about 28 to 35 minutes away from whatever facility you have. If you have about 20 packages, you're probably going to drive far, which is cool, because once you get there, you don't have that many. And when you have to drive far, that means your addresses probably are around 6 to 10 minutes apart. Now, if you get a bunch of packages, meaning 40 or up, that generally means that your packages are going to be deliveries are going to be about 3 to 4 minutes apart at the most. So that's pretty good as well. Now, I will say this about Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex, they get on my nerves sometimes. It really does. Like, I was trying to scan, because another thing is, once you get to your first delivery or to a delivery, you have to say, I've parked. And when you say I parked, it prompts you to scan that package. So you scan the package. Sometimes the app will get stuck. And maybe it's just for me, but sometimes the app will get stuck. I'm just going to give you the read. So you will scan the package once you're parked. Then once you scan the package, it lets you know if it allows you to drop the package off, and you have to take a picture of the package being dropped off. And then you're off to the next one, unless they have more than one package, and then you have to do the same thing again for that package. For the packages until you delivered all the ones at that house. So now, as for the other facility, everything is the same, except you don't have to scan your driver's license. You literally just drive up and pull up to a cart. That's it. You do the I park thing in the app, and then you get in line, and then you just pull up. They'll direct you. They doing this. They directing you and telling you where to drive. You pull up to a cart, and that's your cart. You scan, and then the same day delivery facility. Now, with Instacart is different. Instacart, like I said, you kind of flip through your app and figure out what you want to take. Now, with Instacart, those orders do go fast, especially the ones that pay pretty good. You're definitely going to have to be on it. With some of them, you don't have time to take on it. to look at it and see if you want to take it or not. Because sometimes if the order pays good, 9 times out of 10, you got to drive for, or it's water on that order. One of the two, it's a heavy order. So that it's very rare that you get paid a good one and you don't have to put no work in. With that being said, for me, if I were you, I would definitely first things first, look at the mileage. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense to take a $15 order that you got to drive 30 miles to get to. Like, no, don't do that. So make it make sense. Be real selective. Don't just take it because it's there. Be real selective on the package, on the orders that you take. That's what I do. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if I were you, I would definitely be selective on the orders that you take so that you don't feel frustrated. You want to use your time wisely. You don't want to waste time. So with Instacart, like I said, you no order is the same. You basically open up once you select the app, you open it up and you slide the thing to accept the order. Once you accept the order, it tells you to head to the store. You have the option to navigate if you're not familiar where the store is, or you could just drive to the store. At that point, you can look and see if the items that they want. My suggestion to you is to look at the items before you go into the store, so you can have a roundabout of where you're going in the store, and you can have a plan so you can get in and out. I can honestly tell you that if up to 25 items, I can be in and out of the store 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and that's with getting produce or whatever. So make sure, but that's me. I look at the app. Okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna hit this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I kind of planned it out before I get in there. So I suggest you do the same thing. It'll help you. The less time you're in the store, the more time you can make money. Like I said, make it make sense. Make sure that you're taking advantage of every moment that you're out doing it. With that being said, we talked about pay. We talked about the flexibility of it all. I kind of explained to you guys how it works. So now let me tell you about some of the things that I use to make it easier on me. For one, I purchased a wagon. And no, not that old school little red wagon that you probably thinking about. No, a foldable wagon that I keep in my trunk. I will insert a picture somewhere around here. And also I would put the link, my Amazon link, down in the description box of where I got my, I got it from Amazon. So I'll have the link below if you're interested in getting a wagon. Why do I get a wagon? Because you have water. And some people want milk. And sometimes you'll get an order that's, what I've noticed is that I'll get orders that'll be like, for Aldi, it'll be like 70 avocados, 24 cases of milk, the quarts of milk, and like 18 things of strawberries. Smoothie places order those things. Oh yeah, and with Amazon you get a credit card, like a little, I mean not Amazon. With Instacart you get a little credit card. That's how you pay for your stuff. I don't have that with me. Probably should have bought it with me, but anyway, with Instacart, you want to get the wagon because, like I said, you can use it for to help pack in it. Say for instance, if you're going into a big apartment building that's made the indoor living made like the hotels, you don't want to go back and forth to your car trying to bring bags. So make sure that if you get a wagon, you can get it done in one trip. Another tip with Instacart, make sure you have them to double paper bag your stuff. I know you probably like, why? It is so much easier to carry. It is so much easier. You can put so much more inside those paper bags than you could ever put in a plastic bag. You don't have to worry about it falling over and all that. And if the bag is heavy and it rips, you still have that support because it's double bag. Trust me, you won't regret it. Another tip, when you're doing those double paper bags, grab a couple of extra, because you have those stores that don't have bags, such as Sam's, Costco, and Aldi. Those bags come in handy. So if I were you, I would definitely grab some extra bags. Some other things that I have for Amazon Flex mainly. Well, this could be for Flex and for Instacart. If your vision ain't all that good, honey, and you wear glasses, get you one of these. Get you one of these. Especially for Amazon Flex. Baby, they're writing on them packages is in ant. Yes, the packages is written in ant. So if you got this, for one, it makes the words way bigger, and boom. You also have a light. So you can see the packages and you can see the words. I got this off of Amazon. If you are interested, the link will be linked below. Also, for both, because I get up very, very early. And, you know, carry my little boyfriend, SW. Do with that as you may. He be with me, but, you know, that's kind of frowned upon to just pull that out if you're not going to use it. So, I have a little... Ooh. I got a taser. Ooh. Got a little taser. I got this from Amazon as well. And if you are interested, and it comes in a cute little case, if you're interested in this, I will also have this link below. And this is not just for Instacart or Amazon. This is just good to have in general, especially if you, like me, and don't really do rovers, aka lassies and Cujos, dogs. Oh, it's just really not my cup of tea. Another, oh, don't get me wrong, I love dogs. I'm just scared of them. So, another thing that you're going to need is a fast charging battery bank. Get this. This is going to be your best friend, especially with Instacart. Instacart eats up your battery quick because you're having to flick and look through the orders the whole time you're in there. So your phone is constantly on use. Now, Amazon Flex is a little different because you're in your car, so you can pretty much have it on the charger, except for when you have to get out and take the picture of the item in front of the door. So you get a little more charge time on Flex than you do with Instacart. So definitely, best friend, get your phone wire, hook it up to it. I have it like in my I normally wear a crossbody or a fanny pack, or if I got a pocket, I'll put it in that. But definitely want to get that. If you don't want to get this here, you can definitely get a flashlight, especially if you're doing Amazon, because Amazon, they do the orders all day, but I generally get the week at an hour. Doing Instacart, they have classes that you can take. I suggest you take them. The more classes that you take, the more opportunity you get to get better batches. So they'll have one class is just basically making sure that you have cooler bags. And cooler bags is for if someone has something frozen or something cold, you can keep that inside of the cooler bag or whatever. And it just looks better when you get ready to deliver it. You get ready to take your picture when you drop off their food. When it's in the bag, your tips are spiked. Like the fact that you took that extra time out, the customers really do appreciate that. So definitely want to get a cooler bag. You definitely want to have water and snacks, because you don't want to do a whole bunch of stopping. Like I said, make it make sense. Make the best of your time while you're doing it. All that other stuff you can do when you're done eating and all that, you can do later. So just take you some water and some snacks and stuff while you're working. It would definitely make your life that much more easier. Now for Amazon Flex, they have this, you need to have your method for sorting and how you're going to get those packages, because mind you, the package comes on a cart in no particular order. So it is your job to get the package, scan them, sort them, and deliver them. I like the tub method. The little container tubs that you get from, I'll probably insert a picture of that. But the little container tubs that you get for if you're storing your supplies or like Christmas stuff or whatever, get you about 3 of those. Like, divide it up. You know, it's 26 letters in the alphabet. Divide that up by the letters. And then you put those packages in there. So at least you know what container to look in when you get to the next house. What I like to do is when I'm getting ready to leave the house, I don't really want to be sitting in front of somebody's house because I typically deliver like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. So last thing you want to do is be sitting in front of somebody's house at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning with a flashlight looking for a package. So I try to have what I'm going to get next before I get to the next place. So yeah. So those are some of the things that I use, or those are some of the methods that I use. So like, I had a 4-hour block with Amazon last week and I was done in 3 hours. It was almost 3 hours and I was done, and I just Instacarted. After that, I just Instacarted my way home. It was no brainer. I literally like made $400 in one weekend, just Amazon flexing it, Instacart, and doing something that took absolutely no time, and then went and met a friend for lunch. So I definitely highly suggest, if I had to choose one, I couldn't. They both have their pros and their cons. So if it were me, if I were you, I would definitely sign up for both. I would do both. I would get a feel of the Amazon Flex and the Instacart. Like I said, I like having options. I like being able to do both. Like tomorrow, I did not sign up for a block and probably won't because it's a commitment. I probably just end up doing Instacart tomorrow if I even work tomorrow. And I'm probably going to sign up for a Amazon Flex on Sunday and then Instacart my way home. Not really sure yet, but it's sounding like a plan. So I hope you guys I hope I was able to explain and you got a clear understanding of how Amazon and Instacart works. If you would like to see more content like that, please comment below and let me know. And if you would like for me to do a ride along, please comment that below as well, and we can set something up to get that out there for you. And if you guys have any questions or have any ideas, or if you've done it before, tell me about your experience down in the comments. Let's connect in the comments, guys. Let's talk about, tell me about your experiences or experience. And before I forget, y'all, story time. I pulled up to a house about 2 weeks ago when we first started, and I did a ride along. We got to the gate. When we got to the gate, the gates opened up. It literally took 53 seconds to get from the gate to the house. And then when we got ready to deliver the package, a dog jumped over the gate and come running after me. So y'all know what I did. Oh, them Pampers went up in the air. Child, honey, I ran. I think I'm still in pain. I used body parts I hadn't used in a long time. Jesus, take the wheel. Nothing can, I don't care how much you work out, nothing can prepare you for what you got to do in a rush. So, y'all, just be conscious and aware. And if y'all ain't scared of dogs, you good. But this one right here, baby, I'm scared of the Chiquetto Choco Bell dog. I don't care. Little smile. Don't tell me it don't bite. I don't believe you, because me and this dog just met. You don't know how this dog gonna receive me. So yeah, she don't play with dogs. I am traumatized from 8 years old.